So on paper, the Chicago Sky are out of their minds to let Chennedy Carter walk. But that's exactly what's happening, because they could have extended a qualifying offer for her, given, her free agent status. Instead, they declined to, which makes her an unrestricted free agent, which is them telling you they don't want her back.
Breaking news, basketball fans, the Chicago Sky has made a bold move by cutting ties with their leading scorer, Chennedy Carter. But this isn't just a routine roster change. Carter is leaving with a bang, bringing plenty of drama as she enters free agency. Stay tuned as the story unfolds, and we dive into what's next for both Carter and the Sky.
Considering their lack of scoring and shot creation and what she did last year and her talent, for them to just not want her back and to let her walk is a big statement. It's a big statement.
You know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire, and right now, Chicago's feeling the heat. Chennedy Carter has been firing off some cryptic tweets, and it looks like she's taking direct shots at Angel Reese. The drama has everyone talking. When your star player is openly calling out teammates, it's a clear sign that something big is brewing behind the scenes. Could this tension be the reason behind her shocking exit? Stick around as we break down Carter's wild behavior and what it could mean for the Sky's future.
Chennedy Carter future in the W is not looking good, bro. I think it might just be over for her. Now, with all that being said, I know everybody want to know exactly what transpired online last night, and that's what we finna get into right now. Let's pull up this series of tweets, because the comment section of these tweets is unforgivable.
Here's the kicker. The Chicago Sky just cut ties with their leading scorer. That's right, Chennedy Carter, who averaged an impressive 17.5 points per game last season, is now suddenly out of a job. Talk about a shocking plot twist.
So that's a reputation thing around the league. That's not out of nowhere. That's not nothing. And I think it says a lot that the Sky are the latest team to be willing to part with Chennedy Carter, especially considered how talented she is, because she's got skills. There's no questioning that.
Let's break this down for a second. Chennedy Carter wasn't just good, she was unstoppable. Not only did she lead the Sky in scoring, but she also went overseas during the off-season and dominated in China, averaging nearly 30 points per game. That's next-level talent. True superstar material.
The GM put out a statement basically saying, the fits are going to be different and all that. But all the reporting and the common sense tells you that there were issues behind the scenes with Chennedy Carter, and this is not the first time. That has been the story of her WNBA career. And if someone else is going to give her a chance, it may be her last chance in the WNBA. But so it's almost shocking that it would happen from just a basketball personnel standpoint. But it's not surprising to see Chennedy Carter have a Sky goodbye, given everything else we know.
Why would the Sky part ways with a player like that? Buckle up. This is where things get messy. The Sky's GM, Jeff Palia, dropped a subtle hint that it's not just about stats. He mentioned that Carter's fit on the team was evolving. And let's be real, we all know what that means in sports lingo. There's trouble brewing behind the scenes.
Chennedy had an incredible season for us last year, says the GM. She's extremely talented and is a player that can impact the game at the highest level in our league. We absolutely appreciate all she did for our team last year. However, we've made changes to our staff and we'll make changes to our roster. Those changes impact Kennedy's fit on the team, so we wanted to give her the best opportunity as a free agent.
And here's the real kicker. The Sky aren't just letting Carter go, they're practically showing her the door. Palia claimed they wanted to give her the best opportunity as a free agent, which, let's be honest, sounds a lot like, "We're done here. Good luck elsewhere." Remember when the Sky were the queens of the court, winning championships and grabbing headlines for all the right reasons? Those glory days feel like ancient history. Last season they crashed hard, finishing with a brutal 13-27 record, 5 games worse than the year before. Talk about a nosedive from champions to chumps.
Is Angel Reese, did she just run a coach out of town, and is she running a player out of town? Their best shooter out of town? Because Chennedy Carter looks like she's ready to book it out of Chicago.
So, what's really going on behind the scenes? Rumor has it the locker room was a hotbed of drama. Teammates were reportedly unhappy with Carter's behavior, and former coach Teresa Weatherspoon didn't seem too eager to step in and diffuse the tension. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck, and it's hard to look away.
The Chicago Sky franchise has been an absolute dumpster fire since winning the WNBA championship in 2021. Let's go through some of the names that have left. James Wade, who was the coach and GM, left in the middle of the season last year to go to the NBA. Candace Parker, Emma Messman, Courtney Vandersloot, Allie Quigley, Clea Copper was traded, Azura Stevens. And then this year, after drafting Cardozo and Reese, they were competing for a playoff spot and traded Marina Mabrey, their veteran, before the Olympic break.
But wait, there's more. This Carter saga is just the tip of the iceberg. We haven't even gotten to the Twitter drama yet. Carter's been throwing some serious shade, and guess who's caught in the crossfire? None other than Angel Reese. Oh yeah, we're diving into that juicy mess in a minute. But first, let's hit rewind and talk about how this all started. Remember Teresa Weatherspoon? The WNBA legend turned coach who was supposed to guide Chicago back to greatness? Yeah, that plan didn't exactly pan out.
After a 13-27 season, the Chicago Sky have decided to fire Teresa Weatherspoon. In the words of Vince McMahon, "You're fired!"
You know how they say never meet your heroes? That's basically what happened with Weatherspoon and the Sky. Instead of fostering a championship-winning culture, she turned the locker room into a scene straight out of Mean Girls. And guess who got the teacher's pet treatment? Yep, none other than Angel Reese.
According to league sources, Weatherspoon had lost the locker room because of a culture that catered to the needs of a few players. Dear Lord.
When a coach starts playing favorites, things can fall apart fast. Weatherspoon treated Reese like the star of the show, giving her all the minutes, all the plays, and all the attention. It was less professional basketball and more like a proud mom at a school talent show. Meanwhile, the rest of the team was practically invisible, stuck on the bench watching Reese pad her stats, even in games where they were down by 20. It's no wonder team chemistry collapsed faster than one of Reese's missed layups.
I can't help but wonder, is that what happened here? Is Angel Reese and the way she wants to play, and I don't know if you've ever noticed her social media post, but she's very me, always. Me. Well, you may have a player that has decided that she's had enough of that.
And here's the kicker. Weatherspoon's coaching wasn't just frustrating, it was straight up toxic. Anonymous sources revealed that players were sick of the locker room atmosphere. It wasn't about winning games anymore. It was all about chasing individual glory. Who needs team success when you've got Instagram highlights, right? And poor Camila Cardoso, the rookie who was supposed to be the Sky's next big star. Weatherspoon had no idea how to utilize her talents, even though it was literally her job to figure it out. Oh wait, that job didn't last long, did it?
The development of Camila Cardoso is an underrated aspect of everything because she didn't really shine last year because Angel got so much love, and that's not a diss. It's just, Cardoso was drafted higher and wasn't there at the beginning of the season, and they're not a perfect mix. So how they balance that, how the new coach balances that is going to be interesting to see.
You'd expect a Hall of Famer to know better, right? But Weatherspoon's so-called strategy boiled down to one thing. Give the ball to Angel and cross your fingers. Clutch moments? Forget about it. They turned into complete meltdowns. It's no surprise the players lost respect just as quickly as the Sky racked up losses.
This is the very definition of stat padding. You are down by 22 points, and you've got the Fever's bench player, playing against bench player, starter, just so that she can get her double-double.
Post for a rookie in a single season. She's going for it, dribbling off the dribble, spins. It is good. 23 triple doubles on the season. Another rookie record for Reese.
And the cherry on top of this disaster sundae? Weatherspoon's complete lack of discipline. By the time she got shown the door, the Sky's season and their locker room was already in shambles. They went from potential contenders to the ultimate cautionary tale in the WNBA. So, what's Chennedy Carter saying about Angel Reese now? Buckle up. This is where the drama hits a whole new level.
Is Chennedy Carter Instagram account right here, guys. And I'm here to tell you, bruh, she been going on a little rant all night long. Now, this is the tweet right here that kind of sparked everything. She stated, I think the ability to consistently make layups just put anyone in a different tier. So important to score easy. Now, a lot of people is insinuating that this tweet is towards Angel Reese.
Pro athletes love to spill the tea on social media, and Chennedy Carter just turned up the heat. She tweeted about the importance of making layups, which might seem innocent, but here's the catch. Angel Reese had been struggling with layups all season, hitting only 42.4%, the worst in the WNBA. Out of 321 attempts, she made just 136. That's not great.
Just like I've been telling y'all, bro, she has been making it her business to sneak this Angel Reese every chance she get. Now, since she's been cut, it look even more obvious. Somebody said, LOL, you ain't down. Now, this tweet right here just popped up here. Somebody tried to come into the defense of her because we know she's a free agent. So, like, if you throw teammates, ex-teammates under the bus, that's going to hurt you even more.
Now, let's look at Carter's performance. She was sinking more than 60% of her layups, basically a humble brag. It's like showing up to a potluck with a 5-star dish while your teammate brings burnt cookies. And then, when a fan posted a graphic comparing the layup stats, Carter, you couldn't help but comment. Translation: you nailed it. Subtle? Not even close. More like a sledgehammer.